Hi there, it's Jamie coming to you from the Happy Lotus. I feel like I'm really far away, but wanted you to be able to see everything today. We're going to do some Kundalini together. We're going to do a sweat and laugh in the morning Kriya. This is something you can really do anytime, but that's the name of this Kriya. So as always in our Kundalini, oh there's a cat walking by, in our Kundalini practices, we always tune in with our Om Namo Guru De Namo. So I invite you to sit in easy pose with Cody and I. Invite you to have a nice straight spine. And rest the hands on the lap, close the eyes. And we'll begin with our grounding, repeating the phrase Om Namo Guru De Namo 3 times. So taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Om Namo Guru De Namo. Deep breath in. Om Namo Guru De Namo. Deep breath in one more time. Om Namo Guru De Namo. And we'll let ourselves take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll open our eyes and we're gonna move right on to our backs for our first pose. So coming down onto your back, legs extended, toes pointed, feet together, and then hands also extended at our sides and pointing. And we're just gonna use the tummy to lift. I'm getting lots of cat snuggles here. And hold. Focusing our concentration at the navel point. So remembering to breathe. Remembering to use that tummy, pulling the belly button in. And also remembering to take a break whenever you need it. You're not helping me. So even though you're in this pose and we're to hold it, remember this is your body. So take a break when you need it. Let yourself release and relax down. And then when you're ready to continue, point the toes again, stretch the hands, concentrate on the navel point. And then release and relax it down. So laying on your back, just take a couple breaths here. And then when you're ready from here, all you're going to do is bring in that reclined position. I want you to bring the knees right into the chest. And you're going to wrap the hands around it, around the legs. So you're squeezing in. And then when you're ready, we'll raise the head, nose to the knees. And breathe, don't forget the breath. Good, relax it down. You can keep the knees into the chest, maybe even rock from side to side if that feels good. And then when you're ready, bring the head up again. Breathe, you can close the eyes. And then release and relax back down. Good. So coming back up to a seated position, legs crossed, sitting in your easy pose again. I want you to take the hands up into 60-degree angles. You're going to bring the fingertips in, so squeezing them in towards the pads of the hand, but extend the thumbs upwards. So I want you to close your eyes, send your concentration this time to the third eye space, so that space right between the brow. I want you to come to your breath, holding the arms at these 60-degree angles. And remember, take a breath whenever, or take a break, I should say, whenever you need it. So let the arms rest. Keep the eyes closed. Keep the concentration on the third eye space. And keep the intention there. And then when your arms are ready to return them up. 60-degree angles, thumbs up. Bringing the fingertips in towards the hands and hold. This is actually called an ego buster. I have a few feelings as to why it's called that, but that is what it's called. Now what I like to do to end this is just bring the thumbs together overhead. Touch the thumbs together, seal them in, and then release the arms down. Maybe roll out the shoulders here. And then nice and slowly, we're going to make it all the way up to standing position. So we're coming into standing. We're going to let the legs go nice and wide. We're going to bring the arms out to a T, so we're in this big star shape here. And we're going to windmill opposite hand to opposite leg. So this is windmill pose. You can come down to the shin or the ankle or the foot. Keep the breath flowing. Inhale your way up, exhale your way down. And the next time you come up, release the arms down. Interlace the fingers behind, stretch the knuckles downwards. Maybe bring the hands to the thighs and just roll it out from side to side. So some of these stretches that I add in between our Kundalini postures are just ones that I find feel good. So when we're doing those repetitive Kundalini postures, I find having a little nice stretch between the two of them kind of helps you set up for the next posture. So we are moving into the next one. So feet are together. We're going to take a deep breath in. Send the hands all the way up overhead. And then we're going to fold all the way down, bringing the hands to the mat. So maybe fingertips, maybe palms. You may have to bend the knees. And then inhale the arms all the way up. Send the fingertips back, coming into a back bend or waterfall pose. And then forward fold all the way back down. So at your own pace, just to continue to do that back bend into your forward fold. I just realized I have one sock up and one sock down, so that's always stylish. Good, let's go 2 more breath rounds. So all the way up and all the way back down. One last time, all the way up. All the way back down. Good. And then on the last one, let's just roll it all the way up, nice and slow. Good. And from here, we're going to come right into a similar posture, but we're going to flow it from side to side. You can maybe take the legs a little wider, and you're just flowing the arms overhead, one side then the other. Enjoying that side body stretch. And again, this is something you can do at your own pace. Enjoy the flow, enjoy the movement. Good, and then coming all the way back. And our next posture in this Kriya is coming all the way down and coming onto our bellies. So take a break down on the knees or an easy pose. We'll just take a couple of breaths here as we reset ourselves to come back down onto the belly. And we're going to come into Cobra pose. So we'll come down onto the mat, send the legs long, palms come into the mat, and we're just going to press through the palms, press through the thighs and the feet. Breathe here, Cobra pose, deep back bend. And then release it down to the mat. And then return to Cobra. We're going to look right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle. One more time. Right, middle, left, middle, and release it down. And then one last time. And you may notice I'm actually in Sphinx pose. Not my full Cobra today, a little bit of a sore back, so I'm just edging my way back into these back bends. So send your focus to your third eye space for this third round of Cobra. Good, and this time we're going to peel it all the way back. And so here's one of those ones that I like to add in the middle because nothing feels better than a child's pose after a Cobra pose. So come down onto your forehead, breathe into the lower back. Feel the air filling up the lower back space. And then nice and slowly roll that back up. Good. We'll come onto our knees or onto our thighs here. Sitting on our heels with our hands resting on our thighs, palms are down. And on the inhale, you're just going to lift the chest. And on the exhale, you're going to collapse at the waist. Let the shoulders drop, flexing the spine. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale. soften. So on the inhale, we think Sat. On the exhale, we think Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. And then return to neutral spine and bring the palms together. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be whole. Sat Nam, everybody.